everything is moving, even when you feel completely still. Right now, you probably feel perfectly still. Your chair isn't moving. The floor beneath your feet feels solid. Nothing around you seems to be going anywhere. But that's one of the greatest illusions your brain has ever created. Because at this exact moment, you are hurtling through the universe at speeds almost impossible to imagine. And you don't feel a single kilometer of it. Our brains evolved to measure motion by comparison. If the train you're sitting on moves smoothly, it soon feels motionless. If the airplane reaches cruising altitude, you stop noticing that you're flying at nearly the speed of sound. Motion only becomes obvious when something changes. An acceleration, a sudden turn, a vibration. Without change, your brain assumes you're standing still. That is why, right now, Earth feels perfectly motionless. But it isn't. Let's begin with the first layer. That is why, right now, Earth feels perfectly motionless. But it isn't. Let's begin with the first layer. Earth is spinning. Every 24 hours, our planet completes one full rotation. If you're standing near the equator, you're traveling at roughly 1,670 kilometers per hour. That's faster than many commercial airliners. Think about that. Even while you're sleeping, you're already moving faster than a jet. No way. And Earth doesn't stop there. While spinning, it is also racing around the sun. Our planet completes one orbit every year. To do that, it travels at an average speed of about 107,000 kilometers per hour. That means every second, you move almost 30 kilometers through space. By the time you've finished reading this sentence, you've already traveled farther than many cities are wide. Wait, what? You crossed nearly the length of a football field before your brain even finished processing those words. But the sun isn't standing still either. The entire solar system is orbiting the center of the Milky Way galaxy. That journey is far larger than anything we experience in everyday life. Our solar system travels at around 828,000 kilometers per hour, fast enough to fly around Earth more than 5 times every single hour. Yet one complete orbit around the Milky Way takes about 230 million years. The last time our solar system was in this region of the galaxy, dinosaurs had not yet appeared. That is the first real WTF moment. A single galactic year is longer than the existence of almost every complex animal that has ever lived on Earth. Surely that's the end. Not even close. The Milky Way itself is moving. Our galaxy is traveling relative to nearby galaxies at hundreds of kilometers per second. It is also slowly approaching the Andromeda galaxy. In roughly 4 to 5 billion years, the two galaxies are expected to begin merging. Not through a violent head-on crash of stars, but through an immense gravitational dance lasting billions of years. By then, our sun will already be nearing the end of its life. The night sky itself will have transformed into something almost unrecognizable. Another unbelievable realization. The galaxy you call home isn't fixed. It is wandering through space, and the story grows even bigger. The Milky Way belongs to a collection of galaxies called the Local Group. The Local Group, in turn, is part of an even larger structure known as the Virgo supercluster, itself embedded within an even greater network called the Laniakea supercluster. These enormous structures are also moving. Gravity from unimaginably massive regions influences their paths through the cosmos. Our entire cosmic neighborhood is traveling through space at astonishing speeds relative to the cosmic microwave background, the ancient light left over from the early universe. Measurements indicate a motion of roughly 2.2 million kilometers per hour. Think about that. Right now, your body is moving through the universe at well over 2 million kilometers every hour, while your coffee sits peacefully on the table. No shaking, no rushing wind, no sensation of movement, nothing. How is that possible? Because motion itself is not what you feel. You feel changes in motion. As long as everything around you moves together at nearly constant speed, your brain has no reason to notice. The The atmosphere, the oceans, the mountains, the buildings, your body, everything shares the journey. It's like sitting inside a perfectly smooth spaceship with no windows. Without looking outside, you would never know you were moving. And perhaps the strangest part of all is this: the universe itself is expanding. Galaxies separated by enormous distances are, on average, moving farther apart because space itself is stretching. This is not like an explosion sending galaxies through empty space. It is space between distant galaxies expanding over cosmic scales. The farther away a galaxy is, the faster it typically appears to recede from us due to this expansion. The universe is not simply filled with motion. Motion is woven into its very fabric. Everything moves. Atoms vibrate, planets orbit, stars circle galaxies. Galaxies drift through clusters. Clusters move within vast cosmic structures. Space itself changes over time. And through all of it, you have never experienced a truly motionless moment. Maybe standing still has always been an illusion. Maybe stillness is simply motion shared so perfectly that your brain cannot detect it. Tonight, when you step outside and look at the stars, remember this: you are not watching the universe from a fixed place. You are riding with it. Spinning, orbiting, drifting, flying. Every heartbeat carries you millions of kilometers farther through the cosmos, and you never even feel the journey. If this made you realize how extraordinary an ordinary moment really is, subscribe. Every single day, we uncover another hidden truth about reality, science, space, and the human mind. Because while it may feel like you're standing still, you've been racing through the universe your entire life.